Welcome to the Verified Reality Bounty Workflow. Today, we are exploring how you can leverage internal bounties to build long-term intellectual property and secure residual income. As a pro subscriber, instead of initiating a standard solo mode job where you absorb the upfront cost, you have the option to submit a bounty tip. When you submit a tip, it is evaluated by Orion, our AI pricing oracle, and our HQ team to determine its commercial licensing potential. If approved and dispatched, you are rewarded for your localized intelligence. You receive a 60-minute exclusive head start to claim the mission before it hits the open radar. By executing this internal bounty, you secure a 10% upfront cash advance based on the asset's estimated broadcast value, plus a permanent 50% intellectual property ownership stake for all future licensing on the VRA exchange. Alternatively, Orion also autonomously generates and dispatches its own high-value bounties directly to the open radar. These operate on a strict first-come, first-served basis for credentialed verifiers with the same residual potential through a 50-50 split. Internal bounties generally fall into two distinct categories: news stories and creative missions. News stories involve high-entropy civic events, such as downtown protests or infrastructure damage, that carry immediate documentary value. Creative missions focus heavily on data licensing. AI research labs pay massive premiums for proprietary, verified reality data to train their models on authentic human linguistics and spatial environments. When submitting your tip, you will define the parameters, the region, the estimated intake value, and the rules of engagement. For example, if you are capturing a high-entropy scene on your own private property, you can confidently select a coordinated setting. You only need to include the reasons why you believe you have legal access. Once your capture is complete and the truth packet is sealed, you can track its performance in your app dashboard under Internal Bounty Mission Residuals. This hub displays your upfront advance, your 50% equity stake, and your ongoing licensing yields. Crucially, all verifications are initially subject to a 72-hour dark window gate before being listed on the exchange. Though this gate has different purposes depending on the type of job in all cases, it is also to do legal compliance checks against the actual content of the truth packet. In the case of an internal bounty, this is also to give BizBio's internal media division, Newsload, first rights to syndicate the asset for breaking news. If utilized, Newsload is contractually obligated to display your name or white-labeled agency branding, generating zero-cost global marketing for your practice. At any time, if both you and HQ agree, this 72-hour window can be waived, pushing the asset immediately to the open VRA exchange. Once on the exchange, third parties can purchase standard non-exclusive licenses, generating passive residuals for you in perpetuity. However, buyers also have the opportunity to execute an exclusive buyout. This is managed through your sovereign exclusive controls. While the default buyout floor is calculated by Orion's pricing algorithm, you, as an IP stakeholder, have the authority to set a custom minimum price. If you believe your capture is highly sensitive, you can set the buyout floor to $10,000. If an enterprise buyer meets this price, it triggers a massive one-time liquidity event. The asset is permanently removed from the market, and your recurring residuals are replaced by a heavy upfront payout. HQ acts solely as the marketplace infrastructure. An exclusive buyout requires your explicit consent. Finally, from your dashboard, you can view the live public listing of your asset on the exchange. Here, prospective buyers can review the attached general audit and the AI triage assessment. This confirms to the market that the media has passed all cryptographic lifecycle checks and what liability flags exist in the content that may need to be mitigated. While the encrypted truth packet itself remains securely vaulted on our servers, you retain absolute tracking, visibility, and commercial control directly from your verifier's dashboard.